Yo, Bachi 2007 back at you with another one. A while back, Patti LaBelle was on the Jennifer Hudson show, missed it at the time, but she is on there and she's been drawn into talking about the dating game and her place in it, which I didn't know she was dating because last I knew she was married. Apparently not anymore. And she talks about that. We're going to listen to her talk. And then we're going to come back and say something. And I'm hating to have to be critical about my Patti LaBelle. Because this is a legend. Love me some Patti. But we got to critique the foolishness that's coming out of folks' mouth, no matter who they are. And she didn't say anything insulting to men, but she expressed some foolishness about the mentality of women in relationships in 2024. Let's get it started.
How old am I? 78?
Yes, ma'am. All right.
78?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was married for 32 years to a wonderful man, and we're still friends, good friends.
That's beautiful.
And so I think in life I need to find happiness for myself other than what I had back in the day with him, which was wonderful.
Yes.
But I'm too good to be solo.
Do you ever do dating apps?
What's that? Okay, what are dating apps?
What are I don't know. I don't do them either. Dating apps, like you go online and then you swipe through and say no, not that one. Maybe that one.
Oh, that's
He may think
I've seen that commercial.
Would you?
No, I know what it is now. But no, I do have a nice person in mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I really do. I do. But that's my personal business.
Yes, ma'am. Moving on.
Okay?
You heard it there, folks. Okay, so let's break this down into some pieces.
Yeah, I was married for 32 years to a wonderful man, and we're still friends, good friends.
That's beautiful.
And so I think in life I need to find happiness for myself other than what I had back in the day with.
Let's go ahead and take a moment right here to like and subscribe, and then we'll get back into this commentary. So, she was married for 32 years and decided to return to the streets in her 70s. Great granny thinks she needs to get out here in the dating streets and find her a good man. She need a good man in her 70s. Ma'am, ma'am, you're pushing 80 years old. Are you serious? Now, note she said she needs to find what she had back in the day, that she was married to a wonderful man, but she divorced him so she could be happy. Who does this sound like? Foolish old Tia Mowry out here getting cooked by her fans these days because they finally even realize she's a fool who left her husband for absolutely no reason. So this woman said he's a wonderful man, but a wonderful man isn't the man that makes her happy. Who you gonna go find, ma'am, at 80 years old that is gonna make you happy? Who you gonna find at 4/5 of 100? You're 4/5 of a century years old. Who you gonna find that's gonna make you happy if a wonderful man does it? Basically, what she's saying, you know, dude was a nerd, dude was a square, he ain't have swag, so I wasn't happy. He's wonderful, he's a great guy, but unless you got the swag, you're basically just a square. And I need to go find my happiness. All these women think they can go find their happiness. We discussed this many times before too. Look at the Jada and Will situation. When Will finally even figured out at a certain point, and he told Jada, "I know if I feel I can't make her happy, go find your own happiness," which is should be every man's response to every woman, because you can't make somebody else be happy. Happiness is a choice. You decide to find and seek contentment in yourself, and contentment is mostly a match to expectations. Discontentment is having overblown expectations of life and outcomes. This is insane. This is insane. Let's listen to a little bit more. Comment again.
Him, which was wonderful.
Yes.
But I'm too good to be solo.
Again, he was a wonderful man, but she was too good for him. He ain't had that swag. He wasn't making no money. He was broke like Corey Hardrick, who I demonstrated was probably worth about $2 million at the time of his divorce, and he's one of the most continuously working actors out there. Just because he didn't have big roles and wasn't making big money, it didn't matter. He was making plenty enough money, and he was constantly working. This was not a bum sitting around. Go check his IMDb page. There are few people who work as much as Corey Hardrick did, even during his marriage. Then, of course, he kicks Tia, or she kicks him to the side, really, and then he goes and gets a huge payday. Now he's up, and she doing struggle reality TV shows. It's crazy. Let these women go, and you do better without them.
Do you ever do dating apps?
What's that?
It's just dumb talk.
I know what it is now, but no, I do have a nice person in mind.
Oh, okay.
So she's got Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Right in her mind. Ma'am, ma'am, mother of the village, of the community, who's supposed to have the wisdom of 8 decades on this planet. Your Mr. Right was your husband, ma'am. Your husband of 3 of those decades, that was Mr. Right. That's who God sent you. It's over, lady. She thinks you can have whatever you want in your head, but what you have in your head doesn't exist in reality. She need to go on Kendra G, so Kendra can do that thing for her when she says, "Let me draw that man for you, because that's the only place you're gonna find him." You know, these women, they like older men, they like established men, they want a rich man. So she got to find somebody who's more famous and more rich than she is when she's been a celebrity for 55 years. She's got to go find some rich guy who wants her at 78 years old, wants to marry her. I'm sure he has to be monogamous. He's gonna need swag. He's gonna need to be exciting. Ain't no exciting 80-year-old men. And ain't no men coming around who want a 78-year-old woman who's like a 50-year-old guy, even a 60-year-old guy, unless he's coming around because you got bank, lady. And he gonna want you to make them crab cakes. I met Patti LaBelle one time. She had a cooking show she was on, and I was able to go to the live taping here in Nashville, and got to meet her just briefly at the end of the show. She came up to the stands with the folks. Um, so that was kind of cool, see her in person or whatever for that moment. Wish I got to see her in concert. That never happened. But nobody is checking for this. This is just sad, man. He was married for 32 years, so at the very tail end, and during the 2 minute warning of the football game, she decides to go get divorced and be alone. Now she's out here lonely, talking about what she's too good for. You're not too good for anything. Your results are your results. You should have kept your wonderful husband. Again, quote your words. He's wonderful. Go get back with that man. That's the Mr. Right you need to have in your head. Your husband. It's over. It's over. You're 80. These great grannies got to stop. These women. Whoo, this feminist thinking, and I need to be happy. Being happy is a joke. That's not a thing. You should find joy and contentment in life. Happiness is saccharine. You need you need macronutrients. You need real nutrients, joy and contentment. And if you want happiness, you make yourself happy. There's no man out there that's going to make you happy, especially not at 8 decades old. All right, we're going to get out of here. This one, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll catch you on the next one. You're about your 2007. I'm out. Peace.